Once again, we are back, and today I'm going to do some fun things with some behind the scenes images, starting from the first season up to, well, fairly current ones. Also, a throwback of Graham McTavish that he shared on Instagram that, well, has me wishing time travel was real, plus some awards for drink makers, and a little more. Yep, we are back. I am actually looking more myself, although I am sporty Katie today because I did do my walk. My lungs are good enough that I did a few laps and got about almost 2 miles in. Then I couldn't breathe so well, so I came inside because I don't want to get sick again. I just want to be able to, be mildly healthy. This message inspired by Sam Heughan and his My Picker challenges. Okay, enough of that. I wanted to start off with this great picture thrown back from the very first season. So here we have our Katrina Balfe. We've got, this one is shared by Balfe Nation. Katrina Balfe in costume as Claire Fraser on the set of Outlander Season 1 alongside Ron Moore and Bambi Roberts. And you can see them right there. I'm not sure what that piece of equipment is called, but they're pretty much right next to her on either side if you aren't looking at the fella standing a little further back. And she is in that fantastic coat with the fur trim. I always did like that coat. It's just it's really simple, but my goodness, does it look warm and cozy and a little glamorous with the fur. I'm not a fur person, but it looks really nice. Now, that was my only image on Twitter for behind the scenes. However, Instagram, people are sharing left and right images that are coming up, either from throwbacks from before, like that season 1 image, and there's actually one of Sam, I guess on a little rainy day, and I'll be showing that one here at the end. Now, here is one clearly from season 2. Check out Jamie in his very Prince Charming looking regale. Point Blank 1959 posts this beauty to make you happy. Sam Heughan in Prague filming for Outlander Season 2. The little girl thought he was Prince Charming. Is that just not the cutest? She's dressed as my daughter would be. Frozen is probably her favorite Disney movie so far. It's kind of been a bit of a toss up between that and Encanto. I don't know who's cuter, to be honest, the little girl or Sam, but either way, it makes a really sweet image. And I'm so glad that it was reposted so I could share it. I had not seen this one myself before. Now, of course, we have this throwback image, season 4, I believe, season 4. We've got Ian has the medallion, so he's obviously traded Roger, but he is without his mohawk marking, so it's before then. Season 4 is it. And this was such a great cast to put together, and I am really sad that we lost some of these people throughout the story, but the story moves on. We don't need every character throughout. But it was so great to see the comparison between Scottish clan life and how easily Ian was able to integrate into the Native American life of the Mohawks because of the similarities there. I just thought it was a really great comparison. And while, of course, there are many differences, it was that clan feeling that really kind of helped him integrate. I thought, in my opinion, please let me know down below if I'm way off. But I just really loved this storyline. And the continuation of it now that Ian is back with these traditions on both sides that he tries to honor. This post, though, is shared by Outlander official fans and just Outlander behind the scenes. This was season 4, and a request to follow, please. Again, anybody that I share, I generally am following them. So I would recommend most of these people simply because they do share some great images. And something a little more current here, we have the Scotsman Sam sharing Sam Heughan on the set of season 7. And I don't think it was rain. I was wrong. He might just be trying to stay out of the sun. He's fair skinned. That makes sense. And I suppose Sam would have to keep and maintain the same skin tone throughout. Otherwise, it's tricky for the makeup artist, the camera people to make it not look like he's out being more weathered than he was, in a scene beforehand. Now, those are the stills that I have. Upcoming now are a couple of videos shared on the set and or preparation for being on the set for the next stage of the stories. But first, we've got Lauren Lyle kind of teasing Sophie.
A camera, this is a very dangerous idea. We've got a young Sophie. We've got a young Sophie Skeleton. And my name's Lauren Attenborough, and I'm here to give you the goods.
Sophie! Hi. This is a wild animal. She lives in the mountain trees of North Carolina. Video people.
I know, I'm Lauren Attenborough.
Yeah, she's Laura Attenborough, of course. Studying, is great. That was a fun little clip. I do like it again, and I know I say it all the time, so I apologize for not being more original. But I love seeing the behind the scenes, them goofing around, having some fun. Of course, Sophie was getting all pretty-fied for the next scene, and yeah, but we get to see them kind of passing the time between takes, and now, yeah, poor Roger. Richard Rankin is getting prepared for the next link of Roger's life, and with that, well, comes some physical changes. Oh,
Nice.
oh, you really have to get big chunks of your hair cut off. It can somehow be relieving, and yet you know you're going to have this big change. So,
Richard, how long have you been growing your hair for?
Oh, 2 years, 2 years, Tilly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's keep it at this.
no, Richard, that's a great look. I think you should keep it most definitely. It's actually fairly similar to what I'm trying to grow out under this. Yeah, if you see any changes in my hair, no comments. I'm not done yet. But yeah, big change for Richard in that. I believe that would be between, well, before they go through the stones and after they go through the stones. He's got to be a respectable fella in that long hair hippie style. Well, it's a hippie style that would have fit in, but probably not for the adult man, family fella that he is trying to be in a respectable Scottish town. Now, I do have one more fun throwback, though it has very little to do with Outlander. It does have to do with our alum. Any excuse to share one of Graham's posts, that's what I do. Here he's got a fantastic throwback, and like I said, if I were traveling back in time, or if I had the ability to travel back in time, rather, I would not have minded having met Graham in his younger days. Here he says in 1977, okay, to be clear, I would have been two. Me wearing a fetching combo of denim shirt over a sweater over another shirt. Ah, that fashion trend has come and gone and come back again. Taken by my dear friend Neil Graham outside his house. I've still got the watch. And this is Memories of Another Time. That's the first hash there. No beard in 1977. So if we ever wondered what he looked like underneath that beard, there we go. But that is not all I have for Graham today. Much like I get to do for Sam, I now get to share a winning medallion, a proof award here in this case for Graham's new beverage. Beyond excited to announce that after only 3 months since our launch, that's really good, the War Chief, a bourbon, has won 2 gold medals at the Proof Awards, a gold in masked double blind testing and for design. Huge congrats to the McTavish Spirits team, especially, and here we got to our ats, Paul Novielli and Connor Whiskey, and my dear friend of 30 years, Emma Quinn, who designed our label. McTavish Spirits, War Chief Golds, Proof Awards, Bourbon Pride, Emma Quinn design. And that is a really nice design. So, I'm going to give it up to Emma too. It's artistic and yet it looks, I don't want to say old fashioned, but you know what I mean? A classic look, a classic design. So well done, Graham. Good job. Gold medal, mass double blind testing, like I said, unmasked total package design distinction. So the look and taste, really, what more could you ask for? Well, if I head back to Twitter, we can ask for this. Posted by Babs, the world's best Scotch whiskey, according to the 2023 Singapore World Spirits Competition. And that one is for Sam Heughan and, of course, Sassenach Spirits. So, yeah, our boys, they're doing well all around here. Do not forget, final reminder that Clanlands competition well, it's not really a competition. It's a drawing to get a personalized message for Sam and Graham. It's going to be up on December 1st at midnight. So if you want to get your entry in, do that here. I will attempt to once again remember to put the link below in this so that you can find it. Go get your entry in. And again, let us know if you win. As you know, I do like my conventions. This, however, is one I will not be able to get to. Did want to share though, the Hub production posts this on Twitter. Tomorrow is our Hub member pre-sale for Hubland 12 midday Sydney time. Log in and have your clicker finger ready so you can come and meet Sam Heughan and Duncan LaCroix in Sydney, Melbourne 2024. This is set up for Sydney on February 24th and Melbourne on February 25th. And it did throw me off for a second there because we Americans, we like to throw the numbers around just to be different and annoying, which is why we also measure things in feet. Yay, annoying. Okay, so, but I did want to share this information with you. This was posted yesterday, so technically it's already open today. Again, if you can get your tickets, this is the time to go get those early on. Now, this is another one I wanted to share. It is a repost of Tash Peekaboo Jen by Ronnie Willingham, who is Ronald W. Yeah, you can see those right there if you need to. But this is since they weren't able to do a lot of promo stuff for themselves when Men and Killed season 2 came out, the fans have been having a little fun making some promos of their own, and I thought I would share some of these real quick. So as you can see, it's just making a little bit of fun of Graham and Sam here. We've got travel politely, pleats, and thank you. Ha ha ha. Very nice for New Zealand, Men and Killed stars. So just making their own little promos for the show. And there is a second one here. That one's almost better because if you've seen the promo ad, yeah, Sam is wearing this really ridiculously shiny robe, and then Graham's kind of all sensible about it. Dress accordingly. I think Graham dressed more accordingly. And Tash originally it says, I have an idea. You know how the strike meant we didn't get any fun press from Sam and Graham in the lead up to Men and Killed's New Zealand premiere? Well, what if we have a do-over? What if Sam and Graham choose a date and we all rewatch season 2 together? All those in favor say kilt. So just having a little fun with our guys since we really they didn't get a chance to beforehand. And I do believe that's all I've got in this one today. I do have a couple of articles that I think I will go through in our next video. I may have one more, I may have two more, I may have three more this week. It just sort of depends on what kind of content I can find. And on Friday, please don't forget, if you happen to be up Eastern Standard Time, somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m., I do expect to go live from Columbus, Ohio, as I go through the GalaxyCon Columbus. It does cover, like I said before, many fandoms. Star Trek is one of them. Sadly, Outlander isn't, but there are also Grant Gustin is going to be there for the Flash, Emil for Arrow, and yeah, I think I'm even going to see if I can find somebody from Miracles. I forget what it's called, but has Ladybug Girl. My daughter really likes that, so I'm gonna see if I can get her autograph for Christmas. Don't tell her, okay, guys? Shh. But yeah, there's just a number of different celebrity stars, writers, voice actors, and of course, just regular in live action actors. I'm really excited to be going. It is going to be my last convention for the year, and it taps me out of all of my convention money, so I cannot go anywhere for a while until I start making a little more money here. If you want to support me on my conventions, then and you watch the live stream, that's a great time to do a super thanks, a buck or two, whatever you feel is valid. Consider it my Christmas gift. If you feel as though you want to give me anything this year, I've been sort of good, a little naughty. Yeah, been pretty good, I think. And yeah, I'm just being silly. I do hope you've enjoyed the content so far this year. Of course, we aren't even done. It's not even December yet. But I hope I do see you, and I hope I'm able to make more content for you in this format. It seems to be going a little quicker, and as long as the stars share and there's still articles worth reading and giving information about, I'll be back. And until the next video, please check out any of the next videos up, and I'll see you there. Updates on I would not mind I would not have minded words.